What it is, y'all, it's your old boy Pilk, and I'm coming back today with more Dokkan Battle. Guys, we got 4 EZAs on JP. This is all part of the anniversary. We're probably getting this close to the end of July. Actually, probably closer to, the end of July, maybe early August. We're, 2 weeks into the anniversary now or something like that? So, these will be coming to the global game during the anniversary, pretty early-ish on, week or two in. So, at this point, you just need to be planning for the future. Now, that doesn't mean save every Dragonstone. I see you commenting on every single video. Chill it out. We have 2 major events between now and the anniversary that you need to consider. Goku Day and Saiyan Day are right coming up here. One's in the next month, one's 2 months following that. And then we have the anniversary. So I have plenty of time to save, but you also have to think about the other things that are coming due. Plus, in all likelihood, we might get another Dokkan Fest that, JP might be getting shortly after the event. So there's a lot of things to consider. But now is the time to start preparing. And no better way to think about it than to look at the EZAs incoming, to look at the units incoming, and to start to plan. So, with that out of the way, let's jump in. Tech, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, and right out of the gate, if you guys can't tell, they become 170 lead. So was Fusion's category key plus 3 HP attack and defense 150%, that becomes 170%. So after EZA, Tech Gogeta becomes a 170 lead. The other skill is a key 3 all types. Key 3 all stats for Tech type 100%. Honestly, at this point in time, you're probably not even going to use that as a sub lead. There's no point in having that. At least put it like a 120%. This is just a silly, silly number. This is where the hype is. 170%. Love that a lot. And it really puts them back into prominence. So you've got 2 170 leaders just for the Fusions category team, which is nuts. Okay? SA greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes not mega colossal. I'm so used to LRs at this point. Causes immense damage to the enemy and greatly lowers defense. I get the greatly lowers defense thing, but I love the greatly raises attack and defense. Unfortunately, it is 1 turn. I wish there was some stacking on that. That really would have helped him out. Just make it for like 3 turns. Come on. Like, at this point, you gotta give us something on these units. Because these units are ancient. Even with these buffs, they're going to hit well, but I don't think they're going to be anything that people are going to use on the regular. But it is still a good number, and they're going to hit like 8-9 million, no questions asked. To be fair, with 170 leads, that would kind of be the expectation. So, I hate to say, that probably isn't like the super nutty number I'd be looking for. Out of the first category units, they're not technically the first category units. I don't believe that the first category units get EZAs, but the initial original category units in the game, they deserve some love. Though on global, this is going to be to be announced. Neither here nor there. They should. They totally should. They should just global's getting theirs here shortly. To be announced. Take away their leader skill. People would stop playing the game. It's so dumb. And with that, can we just talk about how stupid of a move that was? Like, even years later, we can still talk and have memes about to be announced because it was such an idiotic move on Dokkan's part. I'm so glad we're away from the realm of these things. Like, for as much as people can gripe about Dokkan and stuff like that, you have to admit that the support and love for the game these days is just so much more apparent than Akatsuki had shown in the past. Like, clearly people actually care now. Anyway, my rant. Let's move on. Okay, passive skill, attack and defense 150%, extreme class enemies, attack and defense down 20%, high chance of all attacks being effective against all types. I read that wrong. Anyway, a high chance of attacks being effective against all types, plus an additional attack and defense plus 25% for 5 turns with each super attack performed up to 50%. So basically, you're going to have a chance to get double SAs if you have double attack in this dude, and great chance of evading enemy super attack and countering with tremendous power. I like that. That goes up. What is the percentage on that? Tremendous multiplier is 300%. Let's see. I don't believe it says down here. Okay. 50% chance of evading. 70% chance of invading. 50% chance of going against all types. So, not the craziest, nuttiest unit, but very, very, very good nonetheless. I like this unit a lot. Obviously, links and all that aren't really going to change, but these numbers are phenomenal. Like I said, I'm nitpicking. I really wish it would stack for 3 turns, give us a little bit more chance to get some damage out, but I think the passive more than makes up for it. This guy's going to be insane. Really good unit, but is he going to be worth running instead of the int unit? I don't think so. We'll have to see, but I really don't think so. It'd be a fun test on JP. Unfortunately, I don't have either one on my JP account. My JP account is severely neglected, but when they come to Global, we'll definitely be trying them out and doing some fun stuff with them. All right. Of course, with Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta comes Omega Shenron. Now, the downside of this is that both of these units are going to be on the same EZA. Extreme Z battle. So you're only going to get 300 dragons, or 30 dragons. Jeez, brain. Not 300 dragon stones. That's another dead meme. 30 dragon stones for farming the 2 of these guys. So, basically the long and the short of it is, Shadow Dragon Saga, key plus 3, of course, all stats 170%, and Fizz type, key plus 3, 100%, which completely should be 120%. It's just a waste of time to give it a 100% because you're never going to use it. SA raises defense for 1 turn. Come on, give us that stacking, damn it. Causes immense damage to the enemy and greatly lowers defense. I've talked in the past how much I like greatly lowers defense, but I don't think anymore you can lower defense enough for it to really matter in battle. Passive skill, attack and defense 150%, and all enemies attack and defense down 20%, attack and defense plus 10%, with each attack performed up to 70%. What? Launches an additional attack that has a medium chance of becoming a super attack, and if you have double attack of this dude and a high amount of SA potential, you can have up to 3 SAs per turn to build that up in a matter of 3 turns pretty quickly. So, if you do not have double attack in your Shenron, if you do not have good SA potential in your Shenron, you need to solve that ASAP. Get you some good skill orbs, max them out. This guy's going to be bonkers. That's 70% on top of the 150% plus all these modifiers. He is going to be crazy. The downside is I just don't see running him terribly often. I can't think of too many teams that I run Omega Shenron on. Just being realistic, but his categories are Shadow Dragon Saga, Full Power, which actually would be a great team for him. I don't know how well he's going to link up. You could run an enemy's Full Power team. You'll probably link up big bad bosses and brutal beatdown. Actually, Shocking Speed, Fear and Faith, and Fierce Battle. So yeah, you probably get most of his links. I take that back. Probably be good. Inhuman Deeds, Power Absorption, okay. GT Bosses, and Battle of Fate, maybe. I really think Full Power is going to kind of be his shining light there, but maybe someone's going to prove me wrong in the future. Either way, Omega's got some tremendous love. Really, really, really enjoying that unit. Now, Tech Godku. Okay? Once again, once he's EZA'd, Super Tech type, key plus 3, all stats 130%. Pretty good. Not end of the world stuff, but better than 120%. It's a start. Raises defense for 1 turn. Man, why can't they give us more stacking? And causes supreme damage to the enemy and seals super attack. So, okay, we'll do that. I can give up the stacking for the sealing. I like that a lot. Key plus 3, attack and defense plus 150%. Randomly changes key spheres of a certain type to rainbow spheres. Key spheres to rainbow key spheres. Attack and defense 7% in addition per key sphere obtained. In general, just per key sphere obtained, period. Doesn't matter if it's on type, doesn't matter if it's rainbow, doesn't matter what it was. You can collect orange spheres for all that matters. You can get 7% per key sphere. In additional, per key sphere, let's see, plus an additional attack and defense 77% with 2 or more rainbow key spheres obtained. What? Damage received down 70% when there is a movie bosses or Pure Saiyans category enemy. Well, Godku, tell us how you truly feel. Bruh. That's pretty good. That is not bad at all. Now, the one that people have been dogging on hard is Vegeta. I saved him for last. I've not looked at this guy's stats. I wanted this to be a cold read, and I've heard a lot of people dogging on this unit. So let's take a look and see if he's as bad as folks have been saying. Okay. First of all, super strength type, key +3, all stats 130%. Once again, like that. Not the end of the world, but definitely very good. Greatly raises attack. I really honestly think we need 150% type leads. I really feel like they should bring back the type meta for like one banner and just be like, here's 5 units that support just type. Not even like super extreme. Just, you know, strength type, agility type, blah, blah, blah. 150%. Go ham. Build your nutty teams. I would love that. I think that'd be a lot of fun. It's just like a throwback, you know? But, yeah, it is what it is. Super strength type. Key +3, HP attack and defense 130%. Once again, not bad. Greatly raises attack. Causes supreme damage to the enemy and greatly lowers defense. There's a caveat on greatly raises attack, and I've got to read this. So, raises attack by 50% for 99 turns. So it stacks. He should be nutty. What are people upset about? Let's move on. Attack, say key +3, attack and defense, 150%. A high chance of guarding all attacks, plus an additional attack and defense, 77% for 3 turns after receiving an attack. Okay. Medium chance of launching an additional super attack. Great chance of stunning the attacked enemy when there is a movie bosses or Pure Saiyans category enemy. I think the outrage is overrated. I think Vegeta just goes all attack and no defense. Like, obviously, with the 150 defense stat, okay, pretty good. The additional defense, 77%, okay. Alright, I'll give him that. But that's only after receiving an attack. So if he doesn't receive an attack, he doesn't get that, which then means that you go into the later fights. You know, we're talking most of our events, you know, the LGE events and things, or say, yeah, the legendary events, things like that. He's going to be desperately down towards the end of that event. So I do kind of see where people are a bit disappointed. He's going to be more of a glass cannon. He's going to come out of the gate, hit like an absolute nut job, but at the same rate, like, you know, if you bring him to the end of a legendary event, he's going to fall apart at the seams. And I kind of see that. I don't think it's necessarily a bad build, but I do think it's short-sighted. But maybe that's just me. Let's compare the defensive stat on Goku. So, raises defense for 1 turn, so he at least gets to raise his defense. But Vegeta stacks his attack, which, you know, like, if Goku stacked his defense, that'd be even better. But Goku has, like, the nuking ability, and he basically is able to, like, he's basically able to stack his defense with the orbs obtained. Yeah. I mean, I see it. I think it's blown out of proportion. I don't think it's as bad as people are saying. I think he's going to be fine. But honestly, he's not designed to go to a legendary event or any kind of longer event like that. And I think that's what people are upset about. I'm not upset. I think he's... Hot take, I think he's going to be okay. I think he's going to kind of be the tier that he kind of always has been, where it's like, cool, you ran him on your team, congratulations, you did a thing. He's not a Dokkan Fest, he's just banner unit, you know? Like, I'm not expecting the world out of him. But that's my take. Let me know your take in the comments section down below. Like, comment, share all the good stuff, and I'll be back with more Dokkan Battle for you guys coming up really soon.